Yes, the Swifties themselves, the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's just go over what they did this offseason. They get Rashee Rice back from injury and get to play him next to 𝐬𝐫𝐝𝐫𝐫. They drafted Josh Simmons from Ohio State, who fell in the first round with injury concerns. Turns out he's healthy, and he's their starting left tackle. That's a huge upgrade on the line for them. Creed Humphrey at center, Trey Smith at guard. They paid Trey Smith. It's not a bad offensive line, not by any stretch of the imagination. Pacheco's healthy, and you would imagine. Still got Kareem Hunt for some reason. Elijah Mitchell from the 49ers a couple of years ago is on that depth chart as well. And the defense, still got Chris Jones, still got Karlaftis, still got Trent McDuffie, and a bunch of guys, I don't know, Bolton, Chenal, up and down guys a little bit. But they have Andy Reid, and they have Spags. Where this team was almost unstoppable in the regular season last year.
Please.
Fell short in the Super Bowl
again.
But let's face it, they didn't lose.
No, because the referees were giving them every single game.
They didn't lose to the end.
Yeah, they gave them every single game to win.
Maybe they will again. You think they will again?
No. The whole point of the NFL.
What if they get engaged?
No. The NFL wanted them to win 3 games in a row, 3 championships in a row. They would have been the first team to ever do that. They were trying to get them there, and they did. They got there, and they absolutely choked against the better team. Patrick Mahomes is sensational. Travis Kelce is old. Chris Jones is old. This team is getting old. Now, you said the offensive line's better. Yeah, if they stay healthy. They have no depth whatsoever. So if somebody goes down, good luck. And Patrick Mahomes last year was running for dear life. You lost Tooney in the offseason. He goes to Chicago. I mean, there's a lot of questions with this team offensively. Where are they going to get that secondary offensive option? Rice is great. Who's their other guy? And Rice, by the way, is coming off that offseason. So there's a lot of questions to their offensive side of the ball.
It's your boy 𝐬𝐫𝐝𝐫𝐲's their other guy.
Yeah, good luck.
What about Hollywood Brown?
And how about
third receiver?
How about their running game? That Hollywood Brown, that's another joke.
I was waiting for you to
please. The question is where are they getting the running game from? Oh, are they going to trust in Kareem Hunt? Are they going to trust in Pacheco? There's a lot of questions to this team. Now, they have Patrick Mahomes. They have Andy Reid. They have Spags. They have Chris Jones. They have guys that have won. The defense will be okay. The front seven's going to be okay. The secondary, they've got one guy, McDuffie. Everybody else, I don't know. There's a lot of questions to their secondary, too. I'm going to tell you this right now. Kansas City is not winning this division this year. No matter what happens, it's the Broncos' division to lose. I think this is the Broncos division. Kansas City, for the first time, is going to be a wild card team in what? How long has it been since they've been a wild card team? It's been a long time.
No, it's been at least the Broncos' last Super Bowl, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I want to say, I'm looking it up now. I want to say it's the 2013 season when they lost.
The Broncos won the Super Bowl. They were the 1 seed, so it would have been 15,
right, yeah.
14-15.
I'm pretty sure that was the comeback game when the Colts ended up coming back on the Chiefs.
I think losing Slater is going to hurt the Chargers to take over second place in this division. I think it's Broncos. I think it's Kansas City, Chargers, and then the Raiders. That's where I think.
2016, Errol.
Yeah,
since
the Broncos' last Super Bowl.
2016.
They're a wild card team this year. 100%. There's no way they're beating and winning that division over the Broncos, who, by the way, kicked the living you-know-what out of the Kansas City Chiefs in both those games this past year. I mean, last past year, even though Kansas City winded up winning, what, was one of those games?
They won one.
Yes.
The Broncos beat their backups at the end of the year.
And the Broncos should have won that game. They should have won both of those
That was
games.
at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Right. The Chiefs already locked the 1 seed up.
So I think the Broncos are a better team this year, and I think they're going to win. And they'll probably be the second or third wild card team. I don't even think they're the second best wild card team in the AFC. So there's a lot of good teams in the AFC. I expect Baltimore to be up there. I expect the Bengals to question if Trey Hendrickson plays. If they have Trey Hendrickson, they're going to be very offensively minded and very good. Baltimore's going to be good. The Bills are going to be good. Expect the Patriots to put up some big numbers this year. The defense is going to be a lot better than people think they're going to be with Vrabel. And again, we don't know what some of these teams are going to be in the AFC. So the Broncos are winning that division, 100%.
I could definitely see it where a scenario where they're both 12 and 13 win ties, because the Broncos definitely have the talent advantage, I think. The Chiefs, I think, still have a lot of good talent on their defense. I like their front seven a lot. Fish, you mentioned Shenault. I think he really took a big leap in year 2. I like Drew Tranquil as well. And I like the offseason move bringing Christian Fulton. You mentioned it, Errol. They lacked an outside corner outside of McDuffie last year, and I think that was a thing that a lot of teams took advantage of. I think Fulton will definitely help that case a little more. I like some of their youngsters in the slot. Running game is questionable, but like I was saying with the Broncos, with veteran wide receivers, there will probably be a veteran running back they scope out on the market to try to help them out.
I think they're going wide receiver.
They could
At the trade deadline, I expect them to go after Tyreek Hill. He will become available. Remember I said that. Tyreek Hill will become available from Miami at the trade deadline, and I could see Kansas City making a run for him.
Now, the ultimate X factor, I think, to maybe if the Broncos have the better chance of winning the division, how long Rice will be suspended for, because it seems like he's going to be suspended in the middle of the season.
They said 8 games.
If he gets 8 games, I think the Broncos do win the division. If he only gets like 4, Kansas City probably still squeaks in, or they just finish in a tie. But I think both teams make the playoffs either way, one of which will be the winning division, the other one will be the first wild card.
Yeah, hopefully we can steal some of their mojo and win in these games, because the Huskers play there on Thursday this week. They got Cincinnati, the old the KELCE
Wes has a
boys,
bet
so
on them,
they're
though.
going to be there.
Your Huskers are in trouble, Java. Wes already picked Cincinnati.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Well, damn it. So we'll see it.
I can't bet against the Chiefs to get to the playoffs. I think that would be crazy. I think they're a playoff team.
No, they're making the playoffs.
I agree. Errol.
They're making the playoffs.
I don't think they're
knowing
anywhere
how to
near the
win
roster.
too helps. Being in the situation too is a big factor. Granted, there were some questionables of them wanting to get there, but just being in the situation and knowing the moment's not too big for those guys. So I think it's something that you can't put a value on of them knowing and understanding it. So.
They have the best coach in football, and as long as he's there, he's going to give you the best chance to win. But I don't know if they're going to have enough against the better teams in the AFC. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to be great. Baltimore's going to be great again. The Broncos. If I look at some of these rosters this year, I think a lot of teams are going to be much better. And like I said, a lot of people question the Patriots. I think the Patriots, I know people think I'm nuts. The Patriots are going to be a lot better this year than you think. I like their running game, and I like their defense and way it's set up. And Vrabel's a great defensive mind. So I think they're going to be a lot better than people think they're going to be. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're going to be the biggest busts in the AFC, because I think Aaron Rodgers is going to ruin that team. I really do think that. And DK Metcalf, could you imagine those two idiots?